teleport. And yeah, I'm feeling a little shorter than I normally feel. Oh god, this cannot be good at all, can it? Hey guys, it's Pat and welcome back to another mod showcase. And today we are going to take a look at the So Many Swords mod. Of course, this mod adds in swords, but a bunch of other very cool weapons as well. So let us get started. So the first one is the Spear of Zeus, and this one does 8 attack damage and even shoots lightning down from the sky. And yeah, I'm not going to go through all the recipes. There are a ton of different weapons, and it's going to waste a lot of time in the video. If you're playing with this mod, I'd really recommend using not enough items. It would make your life so much easier. So what we're going to do is grab this weapon and test it out. I imagine that witches don't like lightning. Who does, really? Okay, so witch, I'm going to test this on you. All I need to do is right-click the ground and shoots lightning down from the sky. Pretty cool. And not only that, it does a lot of damage when you attack with it normally as well. So definitely an awesome weapon. So the next weapon is the Redstone powered sword, and this weapon is not safe, guys. It does 7 attack damage, but it causes a massive explosion. And honestly, I don't know how you could really survive it if you're in survival, but I'll show you guys how it works. So I'll go over here, and all you need to do is right-click the ground. Let me make sure I'm far enough away from the chests, and bam. I mean, that is a big explosion. Of course, if you could survive it, you definitely could probably kill some mobs with it, I'd imagine. Like Iron Golem, I'm going to test this on you. Hit the ground right there. Did like 23 damage. Let me try that again. Yeah, that is powerful, but pretty dangerous at the same time, obviously, since it's like exploding all around you. So this sword is the Sword of Ender. It does 8 attack damage and it teleports you when you right click. So it's kind of cool. So what I'm going to do is I am going to right click and teleport. And yeah, I'm feeling a little shorter than I normally feel. Oh god, this cannot be good at all, can it? But yeah, this one seems to be a little bit glitchy. Let me try that one more time. Alright, and yeah, I'm underneath the ground again. So yeah, this one, you have to be close to it too. I can't like click over there and teleport. So this one, a little bit glitchy, but definitely interesting. You get like stuck in the ground when you teleport. So the next weapon is the Flint Sword. And this one does 6 attack damage. It doesn't really have anything special to it. I'll show you guys the damage it does though. So I will hit you with this Iron Golem. And I actually think what they should add to it is that when you right-click the ground, it probably should start a fire. I mean, it's a flint sword. That would definitely make it more useful, so it's like a sword and flint and steel at the same time. This weapon right here is the Obsidian Sword. It does 8 attack damage. It doesn't have any special abilities, but it is pretty powerful and definitely gives another use for obsidian. I mean, in Minecraft, there really isn't too much you could do with obsidian. And now you can make a pretty cool sword with it as well. And it does a ton of damage. So now we're on to the Slime Sword. And yeah, this one is nowhere near as powerful as the one from Divine RPG, as that one had a slime sword as well. But this one, it does 4 attack damage. And the cool thing about it is it lasts like almost forever. It has really high durability. So if you're attacking with this one, you can just kill many monsters with it and not have to worry about it breaking, which is nice. So now we're on to the Sugarcane Sword. And yeah, it does give another use for sugarcane. Really not much you can do with it normally. Now you can actually make a weapon out of it. Of course, it is pretty weak. Definitely not a strong weapon, as you can tell right here. It does a little bit of damage, but kind of gives a nice use of sugarcane. So the next one is the Lapis Sword. And this one is pretty powerful and pretty cool looking too. I mean, look at it. So let me put this in my hand. And yeah, it's pretty awesome looking. I like it. I like this one. And the horse is looking at me, so we're going to have to kill it. Test it on the horse. And does pretty good damage as well. So as I mentioned before, there are only swords in this mod. Now we're on to the Blazing Crossbow. And this one shoots fire arrows, and there's actually like a better version of it too. And that is the Reinforced Blazing Crossbow. It has more durability and does more damage. So we're going to test out, we'll test them both out, why not? So I will grab the normal one, and I am going to spawn in an Iron Golem for my test subject here. Sorry, bro. I have no choice. Very powerful, as you can see. I mean, that is deadly right there. And this is the reinforced one. Look how much more damage it's doing. It's doing almost 30 damage. Now, this is an overpowered weapon. So there's actually normal crossbows as well, and of course, a reinforced version. And these ones have nice knockback and attack very quickly. And yeah, these weapons are quite good, I have to say. So yeah, 22 damage, and it knocks them really far back, and I can shoot these like crazy. And of course, the reinforced one is powerful too. Extremely powerful. It's killing like everything. Let me spawn in one more iron golem for the reinforced one. Yeah, 26 damage right there. So the next 2 items I'm going to grab are going to be the chainsaw and also the upgraded chainsaw. These are cool, and you can fight with them, and you can also chop down trees. That's why I like it. I don't think I've ever seen a mod with a chainsaw. It makes so much sense for chopping down trees, doesn't it? That'd be so awesome. So guys, I put myself into survival to test out the chainsaws, and this is the normal one, and it definitely breaks wood very quickly, so extremely useful. And this one is the upgraded chainsaw. It breaks it really fast, and also has a special move. If you right click, it like explodes the wood, and it instantly like disappears. But be careful, if you're too close to it, it will damage you, as you saw right there. So the next sword is the glass sword, and this one is actually pretty strong, but only has 10 uses. I kind of like the idea of it. I mean, glass is freaking sharp, isn't it? So it should be pretty strong, but it only lasts for 10 uses. So I could see myself with like 50 glass swords in my inventory trying to save my diamonds. So now we're onto the lightsaber, and this one is pretty interesting. Of course, it is very powerful, but it has a unique move. It like teleports you and like blows up the ground at the same time. Not very big though. So if I like right click like right there, it like makes a hole and teleports me over there. It's definitely interesting. As you can see, haven't seen anything like this before. So the blood scythe is actually really cool. It says sacrifice you blood to gain power. Probably should say your blood. But I really like the idea of it. What it does, it like strikes you with lightning, and it gives you strength 2 for 1 minute. But of course, it does up to 8 hearts of damage. And honestly, it can actually kill you. It's killed me before. So aim a little far away from you like that. And my blood is sacrificed, and now I have 1 minute of strength 2. Definitely very cool. The next one is the machete, and this one is pretty simple, doesn't really do anything, but of course is quite powerful. So we will test it out on a witch, and witches really hate machetes, as you can tell right here. Own it. But yeah, pretty powerful, nothing really special about it though. The Sword of Tyr is an interesting one, and this one does 7 attack damage and also can make it rain. So if I right click on the ground with it, like that, lightning is coming down, and now it is starting to rain. So if you really want it to rain, you can do that, but of course you probably want to use it to turn off rain, which you can do as well. And should turn off in 1 second here, hoping for it at least. Come on, rain. And there we go, starting to get sunny once again. Definitely a cool and useful sword. So the next one is the Blaze War Axe, and I just like this one because it's really cool looking. I mean, it's a cool looking weapon. Alright, I'm gonna put this in my hand and show you guys what it looks like. I mean, look at this. This is cool right here. It has no special moves, but yeah, it's pretty powerful, and I think it's awesome looking. I like this one a lot. So guys, I have switched myself into survival to show you the health pack. And this one recovers 15 hunger and all your health. But once you use it, it is gone forever. So right now, if I use it, it's going to give me all my health and hunger back to full. So pretty cool, and it also gives you like instant health for like 2 seconds right after it. So the next one's actually kind of interesting. It is Dynamite on a stick. Like, why would you put dynamite on a stick? It just seems so wrong. But basically, you could probably imagine, you right-click the ground and bam, explosion. You could kind of hurt mobs with it. It makes sense. But another one of those dangerous ones, which definitely can do damage to you as well if you're in survival. So the last item is Blaze Dynamite. And this one makes a huge explosion and also like lava in the middle. But honestly, it's like barely any lava at all. I really did expect more. But if I use it like right next to this horse here, big explosion, and he did survive it. And yeah, there's like a little block of lava, but it doesn't even go down, which is kind of weird. So this one seems to be a little bit glitchy. So the mod creator actually decided to do a couple very useful things. He added in some like small things that little mods usually do. What he did is he made it so rotten flesh can now be smelted into leather, which is nice, so you don't need to install like an extra mod for that. And also, you can take gravel, put it in a crafting table, and then it will be flint, so pretty cool. But anyways, guys, that's about all there is to show with this mod. If you want to check it out, the download is in the description. And of course, you enjoyed the review, make sure to leave a like and to subscribe. It really does help me out. Thanks for watching, guys. I will see you next time.